I was going to say good morning, but is it morning? It's Robin here with your daily spirit message reading for Monday, September 30th. So what time is it for you while you're watching this? I post the readings daily at 6:30 Central Standard Time because that's where I'm located in Canada. So you can let me know what time it is and where you're located in the world. That would be really cool. And I'm just shuffling the Deviant Moon, and I'm just hoping that Spirit shows up soon. Spirit is always around. That's not the issue. It's just that I feel like here they come. I can literally feel them coming in, and I think I've mentioned before that I feel like they're popping open their chairs, kind of like theater, to sit down and help us out here. So we have the Nine of Wands. And like this deck is so powerful with its imagery, okay? So it feels like you're going back into the past for something. You can see like the wands, you should be going up, right? You know, your journey should always take you upward and onward. I'm gonna write that down, hold on. Ooh, I stopped on angel number 111, so that's really cool. So this character reminds me of that skit, was it in Mad Magazine? The Spy versus Spy. So it looks like you went back down into the basement of your thoughts to go collect something and possibly got stuck. So let's have another card and see, like, let's figure that out. So the Knight of Swords, I feel like you're reliving an argument in your head. Does anybody ever do that? Like you maybe get into it with somebody or have a conversation and maybe they insulted you or there's something going on, and then you might think of something really brilliant to say later on. And I feel like this is something that is going on for you on a repetitive basis, okay? The Knight of Swords is that sort of a witty repartee, or, you know, maybe things that you wish that you had said in the past. And this is kind of a self-torture device. Yeah, anyway, sorry about that. I had a massive coughing fit coming out of nowhere. So is there one conversation that you wish that had gone differently? You're trying to change it in your mind and stuff like that. So what can you do about that? It's just really, really uncomfortable. You know, you can't go back and change things. And maybe you said something really appalling. You can't go back and change things. Or maybe there was a conversation that was left unfinished between you and somebody that is now on the other side. And I've said this many, many, many times. People can still hear you once they pass, you know? So you can still go back and change that. And if the person is still among the living, why don't you go and have a conversation with them? Or write a letter and resolve that. Like, get it off your plate, get it out of your brain. There's a reason it keeps on coming back and back and back, okay? And we have the Magician card, and this doesn't look like a very good Magician card. There's shadows in the background, and the Magician should always be like the ultimate energy, but I see shadows of the past like coming up and like kind of tainting what it is that you're trying to do for yourself right now. So I'm going to recommend a couple of things. So if you had a big blowout with somebody and now they're on the other side, just maybe light a candle and invite them in and say everything that you've got to say. And if you need to have a big fat cry, then you can do that. You know, if you didn't get to say goodbye to somebody, or if we saw last week, you know, somebody's pet got to cross over to the other side, they're still listening too, okay? They're still there. They're still there. They're just not here. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I really feel like it's time to resolve old conversations because they're absolutely haunting you. They could be even keeping you up a little bit at night. And I really see where it's blocking manifestations because there's this absolute sadness about it. Or, you know, maybe you're a little bit angry, and those are not good energies to manifest with. Which is why you could be, let's see, how many of you are manifesting the opposite of what it is that you're trying to accomplish, okay? Yeah, we do have the Five of Cups here, so I feel like this needs to be rerouted in your brain. Like you can maybe write out a letter if you want to, and never mail it. Like, you know what I mean? You can write out a letter outlining everything that you ever wanted to say. If you feel like there's an apology that you're never going to get with this particular Five of Cups, maybe you had a really overbearing parent or teacher, you can write that letter and just get everything out. Just get it out of your head, because it is like, and I got an F-bomb from one of my spirit guides, and I'm not going to say that word, but it's messing with your ability to create in the here and now. So it's time to just kind of word vomit all of this stuff out. If you need to do it, speaking to a candle or writing a letter. I don't think speaking to anybody else or a therapist is going to help with this. This is something that needs to be resolved ASAP. Okay, guys? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.